Me before doing Road to Rods.
Iced coffee in a bottle that tastes like iced coffee not in a bottle.
Have I biked in like 7 years? No.
How's it going? How you doing, bro? Nice to meet
It's an arcade. God, it's me. It's me. I'm home. Köttbullar. Mos. På Ikea. I Brighton. För man måste äta svensk mat också. Ibland. Men det smakar inte som hemma. Men det är okej. Welcome to Sam's Brighton Shenanigans. Welcome to Sam's Brighton Shenanigans. I couldn't do it by the campfire because it's raining outside. I just imagine a campfire like here. I will edit it in. So, shenanigan number 1. So I arrived to Brighton, expecting everyone to have blue hair, pronouns, being gay, and knowing James Marriott. However, I was fooled because they had red hair. I know, right? Crazy. So I went to the beach, the famous beach by the pier and stuff, and I realized everything's fucking expensive, bro. So I check into this hotel for 70 quid a night, and it's really not that good. It's not worth 70 quid. But I don't want to sleep at the beach, you know? That was shenanigan number 1. Shenanigan number 2. As one does, I went to the club. And, first, I went to the club and they told me it's £6 to get in. I'm not paying £6 to get in a fucking club. How good can a club be? You know? So I go to the bar, right? And then this guy says he will pay for me. So then we go to the club, boys, right? And at the club, I meet this gang. Here we are, really lovely gang, I like them all. And we hang out. Like, I went to the toilet queue and I was gonna do a piss, and I met this gang and they were talking about drag queens. I was like, I can talk about drag queens, and then we became friends. So I really want to meet them again. I hope it would be fun if they saw this video, but also because of the story I'm gonna tell, I really hope at least one of them doesn't. Don't look at this. If you're one of these, skip ahead to the end of this video, please. Anyway. So we hang out, and one of these boys, I was like, he's kind of fun shit. I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, but we hang out all night, and then we go to another club, and that was kind of shit. That club was kind of shit. Not gonna lie. But anyway, fast forward to the day after that. It's my last day in Brighton, and I'm gonna do some TikToks on the beach, on the, you know, classic Brighton beach, the famous one. And I do a TikTok about funny shit.
He aims his pistol at the skyway!
I don't know how long this TikTok is. Anyway, really cool, right? You're a fool, bro. Because when I got that notification, the fine shit, I was like, my video. Ah! No, actually, I might quit content creation forever. I don't want to do this anymore. But on we go. Fine shit doesn't mention it, so it's okay. But I know it happened, and I'm fucking scarred for life, bro. I don't have a what's it called? I don't have a script for this. I just wing it and hope it turns into something good. Yay. This CD is probably also gonna be damaged now because it's raining outside and it's wet. Anyway, Brighton shenanigans. I was walking down the road as one does, and this dude got robbed. Or like he was like chasing a guy that has robbed him, and I was like, what the fuck? Because I was just out strolling, hoping to accidentally bump into James Marriott or something. But I saw this dude and he was yelling, and I was like, do you need help, dude? And he was like, ah, shit, I got robbed, bro. And I was like, damn, can I help you find him? He was like, yeah, no, that sucks, really. I'm gonna go down to the harbor, do you want to join? And I was like, you know what? Yeah, sure, actually. And then he went and bought. I don't do for the record. So, that was fun. And he also let me sleep on his couch. Again, I don't smoke for the record. He was cool. His name is Joe. Shout out to Joe. Mama, gotcha. So this is like 2 hours later. I remembered one more Brighton shenanigan. I was sitting outside IKEA in Brighton at one of those like spinny chairs because I was bored and I was broke. God forbid a boy likes to spin. And then these like super people came up to me and was like, yo, I've seen you on TikTok, and like I think like combined like 10 people might have come up to me. I was like, oh, I've seen you on TikTok, you're so cool, dude. I was like, what? Because in my mind I am and probably it will always be just a fucking random bloke. Like, yeah, I'm just a random lad that does silly videos on the internet. Like, I'm no celebrity, I'm no big content creator, I'm just a dude. Like, and that sounds like I'm trying to be humble or a pick me, but I don't mean it like that. Honestly, in my mind, I'm just a random lad. I really enjoy this, so yeah. But like, so many people came up to me and I was really socially awkward, so if you met me and I was like awkward, I'm sorry. But yeah, people haven't come up to me in that capacity before, and it was a bit scary actually, but it was really fun to actually meet you all. And there was a lot of people like Will and Jim fans that came up to me and was like, yo, where did you get a briefcase? Like, how do one acquire that briefcase? And I explained the whole RoadToRodds thing, and they were like, wow, you're so cool, I'm gonna go follow you now. And that honestly made my day. Thank you. So that was my Brighton shenanigans. Actually, no, I have one more. You were fool. Ha. So I went to the harbour again, to the arcade, the Brighton arcade. Right. Also, shout out to whoever painted this one. It's kind of cool. Anyway, the harbour pier, and there was an arcade, so I got my 20 quid out to play on these machines. I was like, I'm gonna get a bloody good video out of this. I'm gonna film everything and get a good video. Looking back, I can't use 90% of that footage because it sucks. You saw every footage I could have used in this, like previous in this video. I wouldn't have made a full 20-minute video, lads. That was my shenanigans. Say hi to my video, Molly. Okay, it's Molly. Molly's really cool. Yo. Big shout out to Rodds. Again, like, fucking legends, bro. We got that bag, and we got that bag. So my big bag was like, the size of it was like too long, I think. Or it was like oversized. And I was really worried I would have to pay a fine, but I didn't. It was just because the bag had like a weird shape, I think. But I'm good. It checked in. It was like so many struggles after like the oversized department. There's like 3 of them, and they just kept closing. So hopefully I'll have my bags in Lula. But at this point, who the fuck knows? Fucking lose it. I'm so fucking bored. It's insane. Sweden, I'm done. Right, so this is the end of the video. I just want to say a huge thank you again for everyone that's been watching. Please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below. Right now I'm stuck at 49 subscribers. Not to sound greedy, but I at least want 50 subscribers. Sue me. And like, yeah, this is kind of an odd video, a kind of short video, but I really wanted to do RoadToRodds the Sequel, used to cram in everything I didn't do in the like main one, and like the stuff in Brighton. It was really fun, honestly. And yeah, like coming up, like in the future, I'm gonna post bi-weekly. So like before I said I would post weekly, but I will do it bi-weekly since I'm also working, and I also have a lot of projects coming up. So bi-weekly for now might change, and like it might change later and be weekly. But as Will and Jim and basically the whole UK YouTube squad, I'm probably not gonna stick to an upload schedule. Let's be so fucking for real. And sometimes there might be 2 videos in a week, and like, yeah, so it might not be regular, but at least 1 video every 2 weeks. Yeah, and I got a lot of cool stuff coming up, so please stay tuned. Follow this YouTube channel. Here's where most stuff is coming up. I post on TikTok, not daily, but almost daily. I post something, like I can post a story, or I post some silly TikTok of me dancing that I was bullied for. Why are you bullying me? You know who you are. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, this is the end of the video. I just wanna say a huge thank you to everyone that's been watching the whole RoadToRodds journey, the RoadToRodds, and now RoadToRodds the Sequel. I'm not gonna do a fancy outro as last time with all the rolling credits. That was just because it was kind of documentary type style. And I do give credit where credit's due, because I feel like if I just give shoutouts to fucking everyone, it gets watered down. So if I give a shout out, it's like, you know. And I do want to give a shout out to Thomas, because I know Thomas are watching my videos, and he's really cool, and he's really sweet. And also shout out to Molly and Parker. They are also cool. They are like friends I met on the trip, or like they are my online friends now, sadly, because I'm not in the UK. I need to get back to the UK, honestly. But yeah, I met them online. They have been following my journey and being like huge supporters, and now we're online friends. And I told them I would give them a shout out. So yeah, thank you again. Have a nice weekend, and I'll see you probably in 2 weeks or something. Or early on my TikTok, actually, because I'm doing a cool project like soon.